Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Naptime Games. Today, we will be continuing our playthrough of Strange Horticulture. We last left off at the end of day 2, where we received a riddle card. So let us find out if we can figure it out today. So tuck yourself in and get ready for that nap. Let's get to it. Day 3, Sunday. Hello, Hello Boy. Got those good purrs going. Alright, so here's our little riddle card that we left off with last. North of Hawkshed, east of Lowick, west of Rustland, and south of Crinkle Crags. Grab our little card here. North of Hawkshed, so Hawkshed's got to be in the southern direction somewhere. So let's narrow this down. If we need to be north of Hawkshed, Hawkshed right there. So there's Hawkshed. So we have to be up here somewhere, at least. So we're in row F or higher, east of Lowick. So Lowick would have to be over here on our left. So we got Low Wood. Still, Seaville Pike, Great Cable, oh hey, Crinkle Crags. South of Crinkle Crags, but north of Hawkshed? Interesting. Well, so it would have to be in this row then. Well, that narrows it down pretty well. Oh, there's Lowick. Interesting. So east of Lowick, but west of Rustland. White Scar and War, Sizer Castle, Kendall, the Undermere, Ambleside, Kentamere, Turncrag. Crinkle Crag, Grassmere, Crinkle Crag. Oh, we already found Crinkle Crag. I'm silly. So we're on row E. We have to be east of Lowick, so it's have to be right of 16. We're looking for west of Rustland. Goodness gracious, sometimes my brain, I tell you. So, Rustland. Oh, there's Rustland right there on 18. So, east of Lowick. So we gotta be on row 17, column 17, and row E. So it should be right here. My eyes are drawn to the silhouette of a grizzled old man standing at the edge of a field. His mind is broken, seemingly beyond repair. Vacant eyes fix on nothing, a whisper of an expression as my gaze sweeps his face, but only a whisper. He raises his arm and points. I follow his outstretched finger and am surprised to find a cluster of wildflowers growing there. hidden from view. Cool. We got two new plants. So, up to the red shelf you go, and you go to the blue shelf. Dun da da. Cool. All right, so we can put our map away. So we don't need that anymore. Hey, check that out. I can click this. Ah, I can't. Hey, check that out. Well, if there are 5 there, that means there must be 4 more of these to collect. We found it in here. There aren't any more that I see. Anywho, let us celebrate with a cat scratch and open up for our first customer, shall we? Wilbur Miller. I am looking for a plant. A lady of what's it? Something or other. I'm no green-eyed dreher, that's for sure. My mind isn't at all what it used to be. It's the one that's supposed to help with mental decline. So we're looking for the Lady of Summer. Lady of Summer. There she is. So Lady of Summer. The leaves curl round delightfully, which, combined with an attractive flower and a hardy nature, makes this a sought-after ornamental plant. Aids with conditions of memory deterioration associated with old age. Alright, well, we already have a plant that looks kind of similar to that. Right there. Take a little look. A single sweet smelling dark flower. Interesting. Well, it's missing the stamen, so it can't be that one. We already named that. So it's a tie, in my opinion, between one we have there and mayhaps this one. The dark blue petals are soft and feathery to the touch. My fingers ache from handling this plant. Well, I feel it would say something along those lines if that was the case with this. So I think we're gonna go with this one. Hey, look at that. The Lady of Summer. And we got a new plant codex. Interesting. Alright. So let us grab out our labels and name our plant. Lady of Summer. There we go. Alright, there's another plant down. Little celebratory scritch. And on to our next customer. Oh, David, how's the mail today? They're saying the art has been killed. I know a lot of people don't trust that sisterhood, but it seemed to me the Arda always looked out for the less fortunate. Thank you, David. Have a good day. The cold is too much to bear beyond the gap. I was forced to turn back. I would advise against it, but if you are determined to explore the Great Gable, be sure to take precautions. Knowing you, I'm sure you'll have a plant up your sleeve that can keep you warm should the weather turn against you. Warmest regards, Amos Duncan. Amos. Amos seems to be looking out for us a lot. Wonder who he is. Alright, next person. Norman Lee. This plant is cursed. It has brought me nothing but sorrow. Please take it. I want nothing more to do with it. Okay. Thank you. You had a mushroom. Interesting. Well, we will put you with the other mushrooms. Dun, da, 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 da. Alright. Next person. Simone. Welcome back. Labor. Always a pleasure, my feline friend. I hope he hasn't been nibbling the plants again. I have a favor to ask. You owe me for the hours I spent digging out the information on those plants. I've been burning the midnight oil again and could use some common trowels, and I know where to find it. According to Grayson's herbology, it grows in abundance on red pike. I'll come by the day after tomorrow to collect it. I have business in Sedberg in the meantime. Here, take this. Alright, so red pike. Well, let's do that before we forget. Where is red pike? Oh, there it is, right there. I enjoy a pleasant stroll up the fell. The going is easy, the weather agreeable, and the views majestic. I do not have to look hard to find what I am after. Well, we already know exactly what this is, so let's put this map away and immediately open up our codex to the common trowels and get this sucker labeled so we don't forget. Alright. Common. Trowels. I'm assuming trowels. Could be a truce. Alright, so there's that. And, oh my goodness, my dog is snoring logs. She's really going to town over here. Anywho. Alright. Do a little celebratory scritch. And on to our next customer. Verona Green. When you work with the occult, I find it pays to uphold a certain image. If you're going to be accused of performing witchcraft, anyway, it doesn't hurt to put on a bit of a show every now and then. Let the punters know what I'm capable of, sort of thing. Long story short, I may have threatened to turn a small boy into a toad, and the little bugger called my bluff. Oh, don't look at me like that. You know what little boys are like. I can assure you, he deserves to be turned into a toad. Anyway, I think a little display is needed to discourage this sort of behavior in the future. You got any Shimmerlung? I remember this codex. Let's see here. Shimmerlung. Shimmerlung. There we go. Shimmerlung. Yes. The dried stem of the Shimmerlung burns very brightly and noisily, letting off a near blinding white purple light. Flowers grow wrapped in a large, rigid leaf. Well, that is a large, rigid leaf. Let's make a closer inspection. It has a pleasant scent, or a pleasing scent. The leaves have stiff ribs. Well, I'd say that's a pretty solid win. Voila. Go ahead and name this really quick. Shimmerlung. Alright. Bam. Hammering out those blue plants, I tell you. On to our next customer. Ruth Douglas. There's a beautiful plant that I have been looking for all over, but nobody seems to have any. Something monk brew? I'm not sure. I do know that you shouldn't touch the leaves, though. Monk brew. I wonder if it's supposed to be meek dew. The beautiful flowers made up of many smaller florets make this a sought-after decorative plant, although it is difficult to care for. It may be a pleasant-looking plant, but touching the leaves against bare skin will result in painful sores. I bet 100% this is what we're looking for. And this flower, that's 5 petals. We're looking for four. 4 petals. 4 petals. 4 petals. Let's see here. I don't see anything with 4 petals. I see 6. Oh, no, that's not right. You're the only thing with 4 petals that I see. Smells like sweet rhubarb. Well, that's not you. My fingers ache from handling this plant. Hmm. I don't know. Well, I have to have it, right? Hmm. Bright red flowers grow at the ends of thin stems, so no. Flowers are a soft purple with a sweet scent. Blue flowers, stiff stem, or stiff leaves, sorry. Pale yellow flowers, the leaves are quite soft. Hmm. I don't know. No, it's not that. This one's a toughie. But you look nothing like it. Oh, oh, we're not looking at this right. Hold on. It's a beautiful flower made up of many smaller flowers. Something like this, the clavilium. They smell pleasant. Okay, so not the clavilium, but that is the style of flower we are looking for, I think. Perhaps this fella. Small leaves and delicate flowers. Okay. We have anything else? No, not the Fox button. Hmm. Forest Camphor? No. I mean, have we done the Clavilium yet? We've confirmed the Clavilium. This is a tough one. Small leaves and delicate flowers. It's difficult to get. It's just not it. Oh, nope, 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 nope. I'm not trying to name it. Red fruits, long flat leaves. Still no. I am at a genuine loss for this plant. None of these seem to make any sense at all. We've done the Clavilium, but yet it's the only one that seems to make any kind of sense. Did I accidentally label the wrong one? They smell pleasant. They don't cause any aches. Made of smaller florets. Do I have a letter that I accidentally archived that I didn't complete? Ah, I did. Bad me. That might be what our problem is. Okay, so let's do this. Alright. Okay, so we're looking for the Great Gable. And there it is. After several hours of arduous hiking and scrambling, I am still some distance from the summit. I am freezing cold and ready to head home. I should do the sensible thing and turn back down the mountain. Unless it's a brimlock. Do I have brimlock? Have I found brimlock already? Brimlock. Those suffering from hypothermia can be rescued by a drought made using leaves from the brimlock plant. It is a warming effect that protects against extreme cold. When conditions are just right in the cold of winter, brimlock produces small yellow flowers. The leaves are waxy and tough. Was it this? No. Green colored flowers, they smell wonderful. Right? But I haven't found brimlock yet. So I don't know what the brimlock is yet. Small yellow flowers, the leaves are waxy and tough. Boy, I'm feeling absolutely terrible at this game right now. Flowers, stiff leaves. Nope. It says yellow flower though. Oh, if the conditions are right, it'll produce a small yellow flower. The leaves are waxy and tough. So, I wonder if it's just this. Cool. Alright, another plant codex. So we figured that this was Brimlock. Alright, got that one down. I push on, no longer feeling the cold, and am pleasantly rewarded. Want to bet that that's the monk brew we're looking for? Gray blue flowers with an orange center. Okay, maybe not. Hmm. Well then. Everything's been archived. Don't have any more clues. Should we use a hint, maybe? Yes, so that one's done. So we'll archive that as well. Hmm. Make do. The beautiful flowers, made up of many smaller florets, make this a sought after decorative plant, although it is difficult to care for. It may be a pleasant looking plant, but touching the leaves against bare skin will result in painful sores. And you see, that leads me back to this one, but it's not made from smaller flowers. You are the only thing I have that I don't have labeled yet. Hmm. I'm gonna try this one. See if this works. Doesn't match the picture, so. Ooh. I need to be more careful. That wasn't the right plant. I must be better prepared next time. Hmm. So it looks like we get about 3 tries. Hmm. I'm really drawing a blank. I mean, we might just have to try one of these three at this juncture, though I have them all labeled. Hmm. I don't know. Let's just go with the one that isn't labeled, I guess. I mean, it's got the four petals. I have no idea. Fingers crossed. I am absolutely shocked. I have no idea how that's meek do, but okay. So we are going to label it as meek do. No idea how. Meek do. All right. Guess we somehow got it. We'll definitely celebrate that with a couple of hats. Well, let us put our things away. We seem to have nothing else to do today, so we'll close our book. Put that away. Nice, clean and tidy shop, and we'll end it here. Huh. Time passed, a year, and then another. The book remained hidden, but out of sight did not mean out of mind. The book was what her thoughts settled on when she rested, what she brooded over when she did her chores, what she pictured when she dreamed.